Right, imagine this. You're in the UK, it's cold, it's grimy, it's grey, it's gritty, and fucking depressing. Every single day you wake up, you step outside, you go for a walk, and everyone's miserable. Everyone's angry, everyone's looking at you like you're a threat, everyone's potentially hostile. That's your environment that you're waking up to every single day. You then get on the bus or the tram, public transport, and off you go to your normal 9-to-5 job. You say hello to your boss in the way in. You also ask him, hey boss, can I maybe book off a weekend this month so I can go on a holiday to Thailand that I've really wanted to go for 2 years, please? That's your reality, and you get paid £10 an hour every single day to do that. To be surrounded by average people, miserable, depressed people, grey, cloudy skies. The other reality that you could be living in, because every single reality that you could even potentially imagine already exists right now in the cosmos of the universe. Everything that you could potentially be living through is already real. The only thing that determines which reality you go down is what vibration you operate from on a daily basis. Are you a negative, fearful, scarce-minded individual? Then you're probably going to get a life that reflects that. Are you an abundant, healthy, confident, active, energetic person? Again, you're going to have a reality that reflects that. The second reality that you could be living right now, as you listen to my words go into your eardrums, is you wake up, you're in a beautiful, massive bed, in a nice apartment, you're in Bangkok, Thailand, you step outside, you go to your pool, you do a bit of training with your gym, dumbbells by the pool, the sun's shining down 30 degrees every single day, sometimes 40 degrees. You got instant vitamin D as soon as you step outside the house. Endless food, water, everything you need because everything's so cheap here. You're making money online because you've got a paid community, or you're hosting some sort of one-to-one coaching, or you sell an ebook online or something like that. And that's your life. You can go wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can wake up whenever you want. The only bad thing is the loud noises from the motorbikes, but that's it. The rest of it is absolute paradise. And even if the motorbikes in Bangkok piss you off, because Bangkok's a very busy city, it's very active, it's very busy, it never fucking sleeps. You know what? You can just get off to the islands. You can go to Phuket, Koh Samui, PP Islands. You can just get off because you're fucking rich and you can do what you want. And the best part about this is your lifestyle pays for itself. And now I'm talking literally. The flight that I got here to Thailand, I not only paid for myself, I also paid for my girlfriend as well. You can go and Google Thailand flight tickets right now and you can see the price of them. They're not cheap. So I paid for myself and my girlfriend fully to come out here and the apartment for 2 months, and I'm just living in paradise. And I have infinite money still coming in. How do I do that? How do I achieve that? Personal branding. Now, personal branding is literally the best business model that is not up for debate. It's not an opinion. It's not, oh, I think. It is the best business model on the planet right now in 2025. I have tried multiple business models. I've tried every industry you can think of. I've made money in practically every industry you can think of. Not one of them has failed. I just didn't like some of them, so I decided to put my energy into something else. And the one that makes me not only the most money, but the one that is the most fun, the most enjoyable, the most rewarding, the most fulfilling is personal branding. Just this flight out to Thailand for 2 months with my girlfriend, seeing her family and her friends and just living in paradise every single day, training it every morning, living healthy. I'm sober this whole time. I'm not going to drink, no drugs, nothing at all. Just pure paradise every single day. That pure healthy feeling that you feel waking up in the sunshine. I'm lying on a sunbed, replying to my notifications, making fucking $5,000 from a phone call. Then I come back to this beautiful desk here, work on my paid community, which you can find down below if you're interested in joining a self-development community that helps you become a top tier individual. That's my life. I can do that every single day for as long as I want. And the whole reason that we're here is because we got bored of the UK. We're like, oh, I'm bored of the UK, it's cold, it's depressing, fuck it, let's go to Thailand. And we booked it specifically for April because of Songkran. Now, Songkran is kind of like this nationwide water fight. Everyone just walks around for a full day just shooting each other with fucking water guns, throwing water on each other. It's fun as fuck. This is life here. And everything's so cheap, even if you didn't have a fully successful business like myself that makes me anywhere from 15 to 20K per week per week, on a good week, of course. I'm not going to be like one of these fake influencers that chat shit. On a good week, I've made 20 grand in a week, in a 7-day period. That's absolutely crazy, right? Now, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want for the rest of my life. Even if you were making 1K a month online, you could come and live in Thailand and do very, very well for yourself and be better off than 90% of people, not only here, but also in the rest of the world as well, just because of your quality of life is so good. That could be your second reality. Now, if you're trying to build this personal brand that you've got and you're scared of posting because you're embarrassed, you're scared of what that person might think, or for whatever reason, it's just not at the level that you want it to be at, you don't know what to do, you think it's oversaturated, you can't quite get it, you know, the business side of things, it's difficult. You can't quite find the missing puzzle piece. What do you do? First, let's talk about the other people side of things, right? Because I get that. Even to this day, I can still understand it. As an influencer, it's difficult because your whole life now, what you do for a living is live. That's the best job in the world, but it's also very hard to adjust to because 99.9% of people on the planet will probably never ever get to just live for a living. I think Jack Hopkins, CEO of Testosterone, says that. Living for a living, something like that. Very, very good way of putting it, because that's what you do. Me chilling out in the pool in the sunshine, which most people who go to the pool and chill in the sunshine, that's it. They're just in the pool chilling by the sunshine. That's great, and that's an amazing experience. I love it. But not only am I chilling in the pool in the sunshine, I'm recording myself chilling in the pool in the sunshine. And that recording, I can put it on social media endless times, over and over again. I can repurpose content. Not only can I repurpose content, but content that I post of me chilling in the pool in the sunshine, a year later might pop off and it will still be producing me money, views, attention, new clients, building my brand. Even a year later, it could be a 5-second clip of me just diving in the pool. That's it. That one clip could garner me 1 million views. And this is not even me just theory talking. I've literally done this. I've had a clip of me on Instagram get 1 million views, and it's just me 5 seconds walking down the hallway in the Ritz Hotel in London with a nice suit on. That's it. 1 million views. That's 1 million people that have heard my name, seen my face, or heard what I have to say. Some of them are going to go, some of them are going to stay, but the ones that stay, I can convert them, turn them into a paid client. That's more money for me in my bank account. That is what you need to do. Most people will never get to do that. Everything I pay for is a tax write-off. The flights here, tax write-off. Don't have to pay taxes on it. It's an investment. It's a business investment. It goes towards my business. It goes towards my content creation, modeling. It can go towards anything. Any sort of little loophole you want to find for it, I can use. And it's very, very beautiful. So if you're scared or embarrassed to post content or to record yourself in public because you're scared of what other people are going to think, you're embarrassed because it feels awkward and a bit weird, just know I understand it. I've been there myself. I completely get it. But the only way you're going to make this reality true for yourself is if you just push through it. Now, what I used to do was try and get myself 1% better. Every single time I felt I wanted to record or I needed to record, but for whatever reason, I had that fear or that barrier, that resistance stopping me from doing it. Let's say I'll give you a perfect example, right? Let's say I was in a taxi, okay? And I wanted to get a clip because I liked the way my outfit's looking today, right? Let's say I'm in a taxi, I'm in Bangkok in Thailand, I like this fit, I wanted to just get a quick 5-second clip of me sitting in the back of the taxi looking out the window. I can then take that 5-second clip with my cool outfit in it, put it onto Instagram as an Instagram reel, put it on TikTok, YouTube Shorts. I can use it as a short form content clip, right? Because short form, you don't have to have anything behind the clip. It can just be you living. Now, on that one 5-second clip, I can put text over the screen and just write some shit that I know is gonna get people to watch, right? I could talk about money, I could talk about women, I could talk about whatever I want to talk about on that 5-second clip of me in the car. Now, in that moment, if I felt, oh, I'm embarrassed to ask my girlfriend, can you record me for a second? Because, I don't know, the taxi man might laugh at me. First of all, how stupid does it sound? It's just so trivial. It's so like, it just doesn't matter in the grand scheme of life. You're embarrassed because you're recording yourself. Who gives a shit? It's the year of social media. Everyone's on social media. Everyone records everything all the time anyway. Who cares? Second point is you need to change your self-image. You need to change your identity. You need to look at it and think to yourself, I am an influencer. Even if you're not yet, even if you do not make this a living for yourself, even if you don't make enough money for this to be your full-time job, even if you still work a 9-to-5 job on the side. When I used to work at the zip line job, when I used to literally just send people down the zip line all day in my stupid uniform with my helmet on, have fun, bye, have fun, bye, over and over again for £9 an hour. Even when I used to do that like a fucking spastic, I still identified myself as an influencer. When I met people, I said to them, I'm an influencer. I'm an entrepreneur. I didn't attach myself to things I did not want to be attached to. I didn't align myself with a reality that I didn't want to continue living. I excelled higher than that before it even happened. And that's why naturally it just came to me. It was attracted to me. I naturally just found the formula. The clients came to me. This business model, this idea, this way of marketing, it just all comes to you. I'll be asleep and I'll wake up and have an amazing idea and just note it down on my phone. Same thing in the shower. I'll literally stop washing myself halfway through. Oh shit, that's an amazing idea. Can't forget that. Boom, grab my phone, quickly, dry my hands off, bam, 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 type it in the notes app, back to showering. So you need to make sure, fucking hell, it's hot here, bro. The weather here on a day-to-day basis, I'm in Bangkok right now. It's literally like a heat wave in the UK. So my little white boy body ain't used to this shit, and I'm not even that pale. I can't even imagine being some pale white guy that's never seen the sun come into Bangkok, where you probably die. It's crazy, but I'm so glad to be here. But listen, you guys can live this reality too. You need to get past this barrier of embarrassment. Think about it on a logical basis, right? Let's say the worst case scenario does happen and you're making content, you're out and about, you're getting your girlfriend to record, you just walk down the street. I know it feels awkward, I know it's weird. Worst case scenario, what's gonna happen? You feel embarrassed. Nothing even happens, no one even says anything to you. Maybe someone at the side of your eye laughs at you. Maybe that's the worst thing that happens. Is that gonna kill you? Is it the end of the world? Are you gonna remember it in 5 years? No, you're not. So does it really matter? Let's go a step further. Let's say the even worse scenario happens. Someone actually comes up to you and says, what are you doing? They literally physically confront you for recording videos in public. So, that's what I do for a living. It's my job, mate. I don't come to Tesco and mock you and say, what are you doing when you're working behind the till in Tesco for £9 an hour in your convenience store. I don't come and mock you for doing your job. You get it? It's the same thing. I could easily laugh at you for working a 9-to-5 job like a fucking peasant, like a broke boy, like a slave. I could laugh at you with all my money and my AP watch on when I walk into your establishment that you work for, and I could look at you and look at that guy, £9 an hour. Oh my God, bro. You fucking peasant. Yo, look at him, lads. Look at him. £9 an hour. What a fucking broke boy. I could easily do that. But I don't. No one does this shit. It doesn't matter. The things you think are going to happen don't even happen anyway. Your mind over-exaggerates absolutely everything. You need to start understanding that. Bro, I'm scared of flying. I never knew this until I started flying. But I think when I went to Italy, because my first ever Thailand trip was horrendous, bro. I went from Manchester to Frankfurt, Germany on one flight. The Frankfurt, Germany was one layover, right? Because I was broke, I booked the worst, cheapest, brokiest flight. So I had 2 layovers. This is horrendous. Listen to this. Manchester to Frankfurt, Germany. 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. I don't know. Stayed in Germany for a couple hours. Then got a flight from Germany to fucking New Delhi in India. The biggest shithole on the planet. And I'm sorry for any Indians that like me. I just don't like India. And it's maybe I'm ignorant to it. Maybe I haven't explored it. From one layover in India alone, I hate the place. I was in New Delhi in India for 7 hours in a layover. Because of this brokey flight, they take you to random fucking locations and you have to prepare the planes and shit, whatever. Sat in India for 7 hours waiting for the next flight. Then finally, as I go towards the India flight to Thailand, right, I'm sat there trying to walk through the barrier, passport control, whatever, and there's all these Indian kids just fucking barging into me, rushing through as if the plane's gonna, like, chill out, bro, you got fucking all the time in the world, relax. And they're all smaller than me, and I'm like this 7 foot, I'm not 7 foot, but I'm 5'11", but I felt like a 7 foot giant surrounded by all these Indian kids just running past me. Never again, never going to India ever again in my entire life. Anyway, finally got to Thailand, and we made it, and it was beautiful, but where was I going with that point? I actually have no idea. Regardless, the point is, let's get back to the main topic, right? This is what you do. You have to identify as this guy. You are an influencer. You live this life, okay? Worst case scenario happens, people laugh at you, people mock you for it. It doesn't matter. You're going to be fucking rich one day. I am rich. I don't even give a shit. No one laughs at me anymore. People never used to mock me. I think it's because of the way I carried myself. I was confident in what I did. I owned everything. If I say to you, oh, I found your YouTube channel, bro, this is so cringe, and you responded in a way where you were like, oh, yeah, it's just something I do for fun. It's not serious. And you kind of played it off as if it was nothing. You didn't truly own it. Yeah, people are going to walk all over you. They're gonna laugh at you. I own my shit. Yeah, that's me. Yes, this is what I believe in. Yes, that's what I talk about. That's my shit. I'm proud of it. I own it. That's me. So people used to joke with me. They didn't mock me. They were never offensive. They never insulted me. But they joked with, the YouTube superstar. And I was like, that's me, famous, like, put the shades on in the changing rooms of my fucking zipline job. Now I'm rich. No one laughs anymore. Everyone's asking me how to do it. So who gives a shit? That's going to be you one day if you just stick to it. You have two options. You stick to it and you live this beautiful, perfect. I don't use that word often. It is perfect. Every single detail about being an influencer is perfect. For me, of course. I fucking love it. I love that I can make 14 grand a week swimming in a swimming pool in the sunshine in Thailand because I got bored of the UK. And all I have to do is record myself for 5 seconds. That's my work task. Done. It's the best life on the planet. Everything I do is a tax write-off. Everything I do is an investment, back into the business again. It's amazing. I forget that point. What was I talking about before, man? When I was talking about the fucking India flight. What was the point of that? I first came to Thailand. I hate when I forget things. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm really OCD about shit. I walk around, bro, and I got my key in one pocket, my wallet in the other, my phone in this pocket. I'm so OCD. I know where everything is at all times. I hate forgetting things. That was it. Fear of flying. See that? You can do anything in this life if you just try. I have a fear of flying, and I found out the first time because the first flight I got, that India to Thailand flight was fucking shit. It was terrible. It took about 6 tries for him to land on the runway. I swear he wasn't even a fucking pilot. The whole time it was turbulent as fuck, bumpy, things are flying everywhere. I'm like, bloody hell, is this what flying's like every time? It's crazy. So anyway, I just put it down to maybe it was just a bad flight because it was the Brokey flight, right? The next time I went to Venice in Italy with my girlfriend. Beautiful place. One of the best places I've ever been to in my entire life. I love Venice. I love Italy. It's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Highly recommend it. Went on this flight to Italy. Same thing. Turbulent. Rough landing. Fucking hell. I'm going to have to start flying first class so I can just sleep through it all. Because I still fly economy, bro. Even to this day, even this flight I took here from Manchester, I went to Abu Dhabi for a layover. Abu Dhabi to Bangkok, Thailand, and here I am now. But this time it wasn't that bad. I still fly economy. I'm not going to forget the fear of flying point. I'll come back to that in a sec. Because I'm from the streets. I value money. I understand, I'm not a rich kid. I'm not a rich snobby kid. I don't give a shit. Me flying first class isn't an attachment to anything. I don't big my ego up. Look at me, I'm in first class. That means I'm the rich guy. I'm still the rich guy. Even if I had no money in the bank, I'm still that guy. I don't need an external thing to make me feel like the man. That's what they say to me is, if you've got all this money, why do you still fly economy? I don't mind economy. It's fine, I don't care. Yes, I'm gonna have the first class experience. Yes, I'm gonna have the private jet experience. Of course, I'm gonna experience these things and enjoy them. And if I truly find the first class or business class or private jet is worth it, and to the point where I'm paying that much every single time, I can afford a first class flight for me and my girlfriend right now. I could do that right now, on the way back even, for a return flight. I could afford that. It's not like it's financially a problem. It's just, I just don't care enough. I don't care, I don't give a shit. I'm from the streets. I've been in a lot worse positions than an economy flight to beautiful Thailand. You know what I'm saying? But I realized I have this fear of flying, which I never knew I would have. I'm not a very fearful person of anything. I don't really get scared of anything in this life, ever. Not much scares me, but flying really does. And I realized the same on shrooms, bro. When I take shrooms or when I take acid, when I take any hallucinogenic drug, entertainment purposes, don't shadow ban me for fuck's sake. I have this fear of not being in control. I hate that. Because I'm sat on a plane looking out the window, 40,000 feet in the air, with some guy that I don't even know. I haven't even met the pilot. I don't know who he is. It could be anyone. Flying me across the world, miles and miles across the world. I got to trust this guy that nothing is going to go wrong. Not one gust of wind, not one bird flying into... I know all of this shit is so rare and this shit never happens. But do you know what I mean? Your mind starts going haywire. And it scares the shit out of me. I'm sat there the whole flight. I can't sleep. I can't do anything. I'm just looking out the window, putting my tunes on, playing a bit of chess on the phone, reading a book, trying to distract myself. But deep down the whole time, I've got this fear of I don't want to die. Not today. Not today. I'm too young. I don't want to die. I've got too much to do, too much to live for. Please don't kill me, God. I start praying like a fucking religious man. Woo! Flying's crazy, but you push through it. And that's the point I'm trying to make here is everything's in your mind. Every single time I've been on a flight, I've been scared. Not to the point where I'm visibly fearful. It doesn't visibly affect me. You can't tell that I'm scared. My girlfriend can't tell. I tell her because I don't give a shit. But, you can't see that I'm scared. It's not to that point. I just feel it. I'm anxious about it. I get anxious thoughts. But you can control that by understanding that even if the worst case scenario happens, and it does happen, either you'll adapt to it if I end up surviving the crash in this case scenario, or in your YouTube scenario, you'll adapt to it, you'll get used to it, it'll become something that's normal to you, you're fine, you don't care about it anymore, the novelty of the emotion has worn off, or you die. There's the only two options of life. You either adapt to life and you get used to this new reality that you're going through. If you lost your limbs today, either you adapt to it, or you think to yourself, I don't like this reality anymore, it's so bad, and there's nothing I can do about it, or at least I think there's nothing I can do about it, that I'm gonna kill myself and end the reality, and then you die. And that's it. They're the only two realities, adapt or die. It's a very black and white mindset I like to use when I do feel fear like this, or anxiousness, even for YouTube videos. Something as simple as recording a YouTube video. If I feel anxious about doing it or embarrassed about doing it, especially in public when I'm getting my influencer Instagram clips where I'm just walking down the street and shit, I want to show off the outfit. In public, it's awkward. I feel awkward doing it, but it's for my business. It pays me a lot of money. And at the end, it gives me endless content to use. So it's worth it. And you just got to understand, the thing that you're scared of happening, the likelihood of it actually happening is so low, is so little. The probability of it becoming true is so little that the fear is pointless anyway. And you can think yourself into any reality. I could close my eyes right now and think myself into a fearful state. I can imagine something that scares me and it will make me feel fear physically. But you can do the same in a positive way too. You can think of the best case scenario. You can think of things going right. You can think of everything working out, and that's what I did. I've just visualized myself on the plane, getting to Bangkok airport, thanking God that I'm still alive and that I made it, and enjoying my fucking holiday. And look, here I am. So calm yourself down, relax, and just commit to it. Do it anyway. I hope you can gain something from this, because it certainly has been a problem in my life, starting off content creation. Just the embarrassment of it, what people are going to think. And yeah, people did find my YouTube channel back when I used to work a 9-to-5 job, but I just owned it like the man. I'm like, yeah, this is what I do. This is my shit. This is what I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build a business. If you're just so upfront about it like that, where you're literally embracing everything that could be said against you. Look, you're trying to start a business from it. Yeah, I'm trying to start a business. I'm trying to make money from it. I'm broke right now. I don't like this job. I don't want to work here forever. I want to be a content creator. It's something that I would enjoy. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And you just own it like that. What are they going to do? How are they going to take that? How are they going to say anything against that? They can't. They can laugh to themselves and still try and bring you down. But if you just own whatever it is that you do, it won't affect you. You start to get used to this shit. I don't care anymore. If people laugh at me, I don't give a shit. I'm me, and I'm unapologetically me, and I always will be. I don't care if people find me embarrassing. I don't care if people find me cringe. I don't care if people laugh. I don't give a shit. I'm me, and I live my life true to me. That's it. If you want to learn the full personal branding course for you to not only take your business from 0 subscribers to couple K, from $0, couple K per month, we will teach you the step-by-step formula to take your personal brand. It doesn't matter what you talk about. Girlfriend's calling me. 1 second, gentlemen. Doesn't matter what you talk about. Doesn't matter what niche you're in. Doesn't matter what you do. We will teach you how to scale a personal brand from 0 to 10K per month, and also to build an audience that actually love you, a true, genuine audience of people that are diehard fans. They love you for who you are. They follow everything you do. So you're not stuck in one niche. You know, you get like the fitness guys that try and do lifestyle content and no one listens to them anymore because they only see them as the fitness guy. I'm Luke Spurgeon, and I'll always be Luke Spurgeon. I'm not the life coach guy. I'm not a dating coach. I'm not a fitness coach. I'm me, and I just live my life and take you guys along with it. Right? The Thailand vlogs, you guys are watching that, following that. That's because I've not attached myself to anything. I'm just a free-flowing entity. And we'll teach you how to do the same thing inside of my School of Life. You can find that link down below in the description or the comment section. If you join today, you can get in at a discounted price, 50% off the usual price. So I highly recommend you move quick. That's not even a fucking word. I do highly recommend you move quickly and you get in there as soon as possible. So me and my team can teach you the facets of life to help you become the ultimate man. We will teach you how to basically become James Bond. We'll teach you the nitty-gritty details of the individual shit, like how to build a personal brand, how to make money with this sales tactic and this marketing tactic. And we'll also teach you the generalized shit of, attraction, women, mindset, confidence, health, style, overall lifestyle, right? detoxing from certain things that you shouldn't have in your body. I'm not going to mention too much on that, but maybe you can use your imagination and just think what that might be. Certain things like that we teach inside of the school to help you become an ultimate man. It's not enough to just have one thing. You can't just be the guy with money if you're out of shape. You can't just be the fitness guy if you can't get laid. You need everything, and we will teach you. See you soon.